Alright, well, we had a power outage, and while I was messing with the wife's computer, ended up cleaning the trackpad with a little wet cloth, and then probably about 15 minutes later we started to smell like an electronic burning smell. So we both stuck our noses around this thing and absolutely could not determine any kind of burning smell coming from this. And I mean, it wasn't a wet cloth, it was just a damp cloth. But still, that was the only thing I could think of. Went all around in the living room, checked out all the electronics and everything that we have over here. Nothing. So I could still smell it. If you walked over here, you could kind of smell it. But if you walked right up next to everything, you couldn't smell it at all. There was no smell at all. I think Ted's going to investigate for me. So I started checking everything because we're on generator. I figured, well, you know, maybe. Well, I guess you can't see that right now. Let me do a retake on that with the light on. Retake on that one with the light on. So I said, maybe it's this guy because that's for the couch. Just checking to see if the generator managed to throw something off there, and that was fine. That was nice and cool. And I went back here and I checked out all the connectors and everything else like that was in here. All these bricks were cool. Everything was cool in the back of the TV set. You know, there's a slight temperature variance up here where you can feel that there's warmth there. But I mean, this thing's pushing out a huge honking amount of light. So I don't know if you could notice me in this image walking around with this thing here. Finally figured it out when we're sitting there eating and poof, the TV goes out. So first I thought, all right, that's it. There was temperature on the back of the TV, and that must be it. It must have just finally burned out. And then I come over here and I noticed that the outlet strip was not lit anymore. So here we go. Here's our outlet strip. And if you notice, the switch is in the halfway position. Focus that a little bit. And it won't do anything else. It won't turn on, it won't turn off. And this is what was going on underneath it. Isn't that nice? So I don't know if this was happening before the generator kicked on and the generator swap just managed to throw this thing into its last death throw, or if this only just didn't like generators, or I don't know what. So that's a new one on me. The breaker did not pop. It still isn't popped. The switch just gave way. So this little feller's a goner. But thankfully, we're not a goner. So I don't know what kind of takeaways I can give you on there. I guess if you smell a faint, like we had a smell of like a soldering iron, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like a soldering iron, which was odd because we didn't have any soldering irons going. Mary wasn't doing any glass. So if you had that kind of a faint electronic burning smell after switching over to generator, you might want to check out any outlet strips you have. But I think this was just kind of an anomaly. I think this was just going to go, and it just chose this time to croak. I believe that was happenstance. If there's any electricians out there that can tell me otherwise or what may have caused this, because there's not a whole lot of loads on this thing. Everything that was on this outlet strip is on the other outlet strip that's down there right now. So we got the TV, cable box, the security DVR, a camera which draws nothing at all, and the box for the why is this not focusing? That's our modem. Anyways, even though it doesn't focus, you're gonna have to trust me on that one. And our Wi-Fi for our Apple. So there's not that much stuff that's here that could have. This raggedy looking thing here normally used to bundle the cables up. I had to take it off in a hurry as soon as I felt this thing kind of on fire-ish. But anyways, not much amperage draw out of any of these devices here. So I don't think they were in any danger of overloading the circuit on that thing. So plus this outlet strip's been in there for, I gotta say, at least 10, maybe 11 years. So I don't know if there's a use by date on this thing. So yeah, That's the end of my ranting. And now I'm gonna go throw this thing in the trash before it kills again. Be gone.